your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent.
You'll find friendly, small-town service at your locally owned and operated SBS Lumber and Hardware in Redfield. They have all your small home repair needs covered. Plus, they now carry lumber and Valspar paints, along with all of your painting supplies. They have your fencing needs covered, too. From carry pet to livestock, they're a proud supporter of all youth athletics and activities. So for whatever you need, look no further than your locally owned and operated SBS Lumber and Hardware in Redfield.
Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes.
Good evening. It is time for wrestling here in Redfield, and we are at the Greeno Gymnasium on the campus of Redfield High School in the city of Redfield, South Dakota. And we will be here with the wrestling match that will be in 4 squads will be here. Of course, the home team, the Redfield Pheasants, and along with the Stanley County Buffaloes, they will be working initially on mat number 2. And mat number 2 is going to be on the right side of the screen here as we check it out. And then mat number 1, which is going to be the left side of your screen, will be Potter County Battlers and the Faulkton Trojans. So we are getting set for a full evening of wrestling with the 4 squads that are represented here at Redfield High School. I will tell you right off the bat that my wrestling knowledge is somewhat limited, and that there is a very teeny tiny scoreboard all the way on the other side of the arena here, and we'll try to bring you up to the scoring changes as they go and who is where and that kind of thing. But beyond that, I'm not going to call any wrestling moves or anything else like that, because all I know are the very rudimentary parts of wrestling. 2 for a reversal, 1 for a pin, or not a pin, but 1 for a takedown or something. I don't know. I apologize. This is the first wrestling match after years and years of doing football, basketball, boys and girls, and baseball. So bear with me. We will try to get you the information, as much of it as we can, as we go along. And this is what's happening tonight. So we have a couple of commercials that we'd like to have you pay attention to, and also if you get some sort of opportunity, if you are not in the market for a particular commercial that is coming up, if you get a chance to go in and say something to the people that whose names you see up there and thank them for continuing the sponsorship of Live Ticket, then that would be very positive for everybody concerned, especially us.
At Northern State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
The One Stop in Redfield is a friendly, family-owned business. We carry hot stuff, pizza, sandwiches, and more. Before you take a trip, or if you're just out and about, stop by and fuel up with Sinclair gasoline from E30 to E85. Use your Dino app for extra savings and your Pump and Save card for free stuff. Don't forget to visit the automatic car wash for that spotless shine. One Stop in Redfield is a proud supporter of all school sports and activities.
At Bruggeman Crop Services, they offer a full line of crop insurance products backed by years of experience to ensure you're getting the best risk management package for your specific operation. They are also your full-service channel seed provider along with a full line of seed treatments. As farmers themselves, they will tailor a plan that will set you at ease for everything nature may throw at you. Crop insurance is their only insurance. For a no-obligation insurance or seed quote, call 853-3200 or check them out online at BruggemanCropInsurance.com.
At Northern State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
Every farm is unique, but all farmers have something in common: the desire to maximize their land and improve it for the next generation. You need a cooperative that offers peace of mind. AgTegra Cooperative is an ag partner that shares your values and is part of your community. From agronomy and grain operations to energy and feed, AgTegra will link your farm to the future. AgTegra Cooperative. Strong, stable, dependable.
Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes.
Well, we are waiting at the Greeno Gymnasium on the campus of Redfield High School for the start of this quad meet. The home team, of course, will be the Redfield Pheasants, and they will be concentrated on mat number 2, which is going to be this one right here. Take that back. That's mat 1. Holy cow. Let's get ourselves acclimated to the correct positioning here. There we go. That is mat number 2. Redfield will be on that mat, and they'll be competing in the initial stages against the Stanley County Buffaloes. And then over here on mat number 1, which is over this way, we will see Potter County Battlers going against the Faulkton Trojans. So we will have that, and through most of the match we will have this split screen going on, so not knowing which wrestler you're interested in, you'll be able to catch the two of them. Now when one ring is not so busy and another one is idle, I will try to stick with the one where there's something going on. Now, there are scoreboards on the far side, very, very tiny, in relationship to the fact that we're all the way on the other side of the gym. So we'll try to keep you apprised as scoring changes. You're probably more of an expert in viewing wrestling than I. This is my very first wrestling match to do on television, but we're just going to work together on this and try to get things figured out and do the very best we can to keep you up to date with what's going on with this Redfield. I don't think they're calling it a Redfield Wrestling Classic, but it is an early morning, or early season rather, tournament. And once again, on the right side of your screen there, that is mat number 2, and it will feature Redfield Pheasants and the Stanley County Buffaloes. And then on the left side of the screen, that is mat number 1, and that will be Potter County Battlers and the Faulkton Trojans. So it looks like they're getting a little bit closer and ready to go on mat number 2. So we'll they've just finished up on that, so we'll kind of kick back and wait for some activity to go on. Looks like they might be getting ready to get something going on the left side, that being mat number 1. Take a little closer look at that and see what's going on. I don't know if this is an official out there waiting for captains to come out so they can flip the coin and decide, yes, indeed, that is going to be the official. And the official on mat number 1 is Rob Lewis. And on mat number 2, it is Brian Carrells, I believe is how you pronounce that last name. So just kind of taking a look at mat number 1 right now, and this would be Potter County and Faulkton. Well, let's see. One young man has Redfield wrestling togs on. Maybe he transferred from last year. Well, now they're looks like Redfield is pretty well established in the seating. Well, I need somebody to stand still long enough to be able to see a jersey. Well, apparently they have changed things around. So it's going to be the opposite, it appears. So Redfield apparently is going to be on the left side mat. So let me get my facts and figures going on here. Okay, so I guess right to left from their vantage point is 1-2. And right to left from my vantage point. All right. So here are the two mats going on here. So apparently Redfield is on the left side mat. And in the scorebook, they're calling that mat number 2. And it is Redfield. And apparently Redfield will be going against Stanley County there. Once again, I appreciate you joining us here for a live ticket presentation of a Redfield High School sports presentation. And I will mention once again that you are dealing with a raw rookie announcer, albeit many, many years announcing football, basketball, boys and girls baseball, softball, rowing, etc. But I am the biggest neophyte that you have encountered here. Kind of reminds me of when I started doing crew racing. And I was referring to the seats that they sit in as they row. And I was referring to them as chairs. And my longtime friend Richard Robinson, who was the tournament director, hollered up. I was about 30 feet, 40 feet up in the air on a scissor lift. And he's going, Alan, they're called seats, not chairs. So I get thrown into the deep end of the pool and somehow or other seem to figure it out. So we will share an evening together here and try to keep things as straight as I can for you. You are more than likely much more knowledgeable in wrestling than I. My son, who did not get his growth until much later after high school, wrestled in the 103-pound class. And I did have some acquaintance with the jargon, but that was about, 30 years ago possibly. So the Faulkton Trojans. Okay, there we go there. Looking at the scoreboard. And so on the right side, they're showing 1:48 to go, but the clock has stopped. On the left side of your screen, the scoreboard that they have there shows 2 minutes, and here we go with the announcements. Well, when they're calling for Joel Osborne, he is the athletic director for the Redfield Pheasants. And so there must be something that they're struggling with over there as they appear to sound to be calling for the, quote, expert, end of quote. About 4 minutes behind in our scheduled start time. I could start singing to entertain you in between time here, but that would probably scare everybody away. And they're calling for somebody else. So not exactly sure what the situation is here. But what the heck, we didn't have any place else to go anyway, did we? A little chilly in Redfield today. You know, I'm not totally acclimated to this area up here. Came up from southern Arizona to aid my brother-in-law, and he never left the family farm and was having some health problems. But neither here nor there. My blood is very thin. So it's been interesting to acclimate myself over the last 2.5 years. So Redfield right now, 27 degrees inside the gym, obviously markedly warmer than that. But the thing is, the wind is blowing, and that's the thing that I've noticed. I've acclimated to the rather cold temperatures, but haven't seemed to be able to handle the wind. And I guess that's a common thing because the temperature recorded right now in Redfield is 27 degrees. And because of the wind, they say it feels like 16. So there you are there. Well, I tell you what, while this is going on, let's take a second to invite some of the folks that are bringing this to you. And once again, if you have an opportunity to say, hey, saw your ad on Live Ticket TV or something like that, without regard to whether you're in the market for that particular product, just let them know that they have made a contact via this live TV, and that would be extremely helpful. So let's find out some of the folks that are bringing you this particular production.
Dakota Pro Air is a locally family-owned business that has been taking care of farmers' aerial needs since 2020. With locations in Letcher and Miller, Dakota Pro Air is able to provide service to a large area. Ground conditions too wet, or just don't want those sprayer tracks in your field? Give Dakota Pro Air a call for all your chemical and fertilizer application needs at 605-248-2314.
The foundation for how we do business is right in our initials, W-E, we. Everything we do is a partnership. We understand solving the many complex challenges growers face every day takes teamwork. And when we succeed, we do it together. That's the power of we.
Whether you're pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
Hey, Tyler with Summit Contracting here. Let's talk about building on your farm. One of the great things about working with Summit Contracting is that we are the farm builders. We build premium grain systems and any structure that goes on your farm. It's never too early to start a project. We'll create a layout to ensure your structures are perfectly placed for today and the future. Let's get started on your farm project at buildsummit.com.
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. What if the point of banking wasn't to bank at all, but to put your ideas to work? What if your bank asked, what if, a little more? Well, what if we told you we do? We're American Bank and Trust, where what if meets why not? If you're ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. What if you made the move today?
Looking for an easy way to carve out some extra Christmas cash this holiday season? When it's time to prepare that big family feast, book a getaway during your holiday break or go shopping to put gifts under the tree. Cash out with 1% cash back on a low-interest Visa credit card from Dakota Land Federal Credit Union. Maximize your spending and earn cash back while covering all your holiday expenses. No annual fee and rates as low as 9.9%. Make a credit union Visa a hit for the holidays. Apply online at dakotalandfcu.com or at your local branch today. Dakota Land, federally insured by.
Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes.
Stanley County, Faulkton, and our Redfield Pheasants. Action will be on its way here in just a moment. Redfield, first matches will be Redfield and Stanley County on map number 2, which is the map over to my right. Map number 1 will obviously be the map to the left. At this time, if everyone would please rise, gentlemen, please remove your cover as we pay tribute to this great country of ours with our national anthem. Officials tonight, Rob Lewis and Ryan Carroll. We'll be starting at the 215-pound weight class tonight in the first round. Second round, obviously, we're including 5 final round tonight. We'll start at the 106-pound weight class.
Well, they have not announced the wrestlers here, unfortunately.
Well, that's Chase. Just got the takedown.
Okay.
Chase McGilvery, the senior.
Since there's no activity on the other side, let's go ahead and switch to one. Oh.
So your call for Potter County, Cameron Hunnell, and for Redfield, Chase McGilvery, and Kate Walker for Stanley County.
Okay, McGilvery is leading it by 2-0 count at the moment. Go to split screen here so that we can see the other match.
I think he just got 3 points there for a near fall on Tate and Walker from Stanley County.
So McGilvery leading at 5-0. No score on the right side. And it looks like McGilvery has gone up now 7-0 on the screen on the left.
Another takedown for McGilvery.
McGilvery up 9-1 now. And they will end the match or the round on the left side. Let's pick up where we can on the right side here by itself. Oh, they're back at it again, so we'll go to the split screen. On the right side, looks like we have a little bit of an injury there, and the green is leading it by a score of 2-0. There may have been a surrender there. I'm not sure. We'll have to check on that.
Another takedown for McGilvery.
So there has been a forfeit on the right side between Potter County and Faulkton. McGilvery leading it on the left side screen 11-1.
Parker Bodie for Faulkton taking a forfeit victory.
Here, if you want to use that right there. Up here with Bennett Osborne. So he's going to try to keep track of things. I'll try to keep track of the scores as we go along. As McGilvery has his opponent in trouble here. McGilvery up 14-1 now. Okay, the match just starting the first round on the right. As McGilvery continues to dominate on the left, it's 14-2 in favor of Redfield on that one.
Easton Roush for Potter County over on mat 2, taking on a 106-pounder from Faulkton. Did not catch which one, as there's 2 on the program. And there's a pin for Faulkton. That was a quick match over there.
Okay, nothing happening on the right side of your screen at the moment, so we'll click over to the left side. A little closer look on that. In the blue, McGilvery leading it by a score of 15-2 and just ran him down again, so now it's 17-2. And finally, a pin for McGilvery on the left side. Back over to the right side. And who's over here on the right? Bennett, did you catch that?
Didn't catch the names, but we have a match between a Potter County battler and a Faulkton Trojan.
Okay, let's see who is green and who is red here.
I believe Faulkton would be the green.
Who would be?
As he's had a takedown.
Green.
Up 2-0.
Okay, Potter County leading at 2-0. And we have activity on the right, so we'll go back to our split screen once again.
That's Grady Fye over there taking on a Stanley County wrestler. Oh, suplex over there.
Left
by
side.
the Trojan.
Grady is up 2-1. On the right side, Edgar is up 2-0. Edgar of Faulkton County, or rather Faulkton. Change in the score on the left side. Phi up 4-1. minute to go in this round. Right side, still 2-0 in favor of Faulkton County.
Oh, Edgar's really ragdolling his opponent over there a bit.
The scoreboard, tiny little scoreboard on the far side, so we're doing the best we can to try to get names here and schools. Okay, Phi gets 3 more, 7-1. Grady Phi leading it. That would be on the left side of your screen. Right side, the round almost over with. Still 2-0 in favor of Faulkton. Left side now, Phi leading at 10-1 on top at the moment. Round almost over with, as you can see the young man with the the nightstick. Is that what that is? Oh, there we go.
Good agility there by Axel.
Yeah. All right, so it is Phi up 10-1, and on the right side, Edgar is up 4-0.
And he's been
Phi gets
well
12-1.
Well in control of the match has been Edgar, but not scoring quite yet.
Edgar leading at 4-0. And 3
Mary,
points for Phi. Got him?
Yep. Pin.
Okay, so on the right side, Edgar comes up with a victory, 4-0. On the left side, 15-1 in favor of Grady Phi. So Phi the victor, and we're going to take a quick break here and try to squeeze in 30 seconds.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes.
Okay, let's see on the left side there, left of your screen. Olden for Redfield against Walker. Walker, of course, from Stanley County. On the right side,
I believe that's Sean Roseland for Faulkton and Nick Schlechter for Potter County.
Okay, thank you, Bennett. Okay, let's see, we got any scores here going on. No score on the left, no score on the right. So we'll watch and see who gets points first. Got a little action going on the right.
And there was a takedown from Schlechter as his head got over the head of Roseland.
2-0.
Now it appears he's got him caught. This one's going to be tough for Roseland to get out of. You can see Rob Lewis there taking a real close look. There it is. So there's a pin. First loss so far for Faulkton, as it'll be a pin by Nick Schlechter over Sean Roseland.
Yep. Let's get the right action going here. There we go. Olden 2-0 over Walker. Olden from Redfield. And that will be the end of the round as they will get things set up on the right side. Actually, the mat to our right is number 1, and the mat to the left is number 2, but we're going to designated right side, left side.
At 126 for Faulkton, Tucker Balloon. For Potter County, Lane Stewie.
Did you catch the names, Bennett?
Stewie, Jack Stewie for Potter County. I did not catch the name of the Faulkton wrestler.
Okay, on the right side, no score. Left side, Olden still leads it 2-0. Seems to be in control at the moment, but can't seem to finish it off. He's trying to roll his opponent over. Looking on the right side, getting pretty close there. And a stoppage on the left side. Olden still leading it by a score of 2-0. Right side, we do have some points.
It's been Stewie taking charge of this matchup over
Potter
here.
County 2-0 on the right. I love the coaches in these wrestling things. They one thing after another, after another.
The more they get into it, the more it's fun to watch.
Yeah. Okay, we got a pin on the right.
Stewie with the pin.
And that will be Potter County with the win, 2-0, pin. On the left, Redfield's Olden leading it 2-0 with 40 seconds left to go in the round.
And that'll be Madden over there, not to be confused with brothers Chase and Aiden.
There we go. Thousands of Oldens running around. Huh?
Too many to keep track of.
If they move out of town, the wrestling program goes to heck. Is that it? Okay, there's going to be a walkover. And right-hand side mat.
Forfeit victory for Faulkton.
Looks like Olden will hang in there unless something drastic happens in the last 2 seconds here. And that would be Olden. Another walkover. So we'll go back to our right side, the left side. But we'll concentrate on that so we don't have a left or a right. Oh, I thought Olden had won it. This is the third round, my mistake. As you can see, both wrestlers are up and trying to put dominance in there, as Olden actually in the first 2 rounds seemed to have it completely in hand, but he only scored 2 points through it all. Real wrestling like this is probably the most strenuous sport of all, no question about it. And it looks like Stanley County is beginning to get on top, but now Olden counters back and still holds a 2-point lead with 45 seconds left to go in the match. Activity on the right side.
Oh, Madden reversed the position there.
So Olden got a reversal out of it, picked up 2 points, and now leads it by a score of 4-2 with 4-0 with 30 seconds left to go in the match. 2 more for Olden as he's come on strong here towards the end of the match. 15 seconds to go, and he leads it by a score of 6-0. And accounts for some more points. Well, I thought, 3 points racked up for Stanley County, but ran out of time, and Maddox Olden will be the winner, 6-3. All right, concentrating on the mat on the right. Stick with that closely until the mat on the left comes back to life.
Here we go.
All right. Activity on the left. Split screen once again. Score on the right is 5-0 in favor of Faulkton.
Oh, and there you go.
I think the name is Connor. Is that right, Bennett? Connor?
I didn't catch it.
Okay.
But Tater's got a takedown. You want to see a good athlete that we got, a good young athlete. Tate Newhart's that guy.
Well, he showed up pretty well in football as well towards the end of the season. Got an opportunity to play. 2-0 in favor of Redfield. 5-0 in favor of Faulkton. And that's happening on the right of your screen. Well, an escape for Potter County, and Redfield now leads it only 2-1.
Tate stuffs the takedown attempt over here, but he's got a hold of an ankle. Inside trip attempt, but Tate shakes loose.
Still 2-1 in favor of Redfield on the left side of your screen. Right side still 5-0 in favor of Faulkton. Oh, 10 seconds left to go.
Really good
at the end of the round. Say it again.
Really good effort there by Tate to stay out of trouble there at the end of the round.
Still leads at 2-1. On the right side, the score is now 6-0 in favor of Faulkton. Redfield will be up on the left. 2-1. Redfield can't seem to separate there. Newhart did a good job of getting out of trouble right at the end of the first round. And we're getting it all tied up on the left side. That is between Redfield and Stanley County. 2-2. 1:30 left to go in the round. Right side, problem going on for Potter County. Faulkton on top here by a score of 8-0, and finally a pin on the right side. So Faulkton picks up a victory. The Pheasants up 15-0 overall. And on the right side, they didn't designate, I think Faulkton's with 48. Okay, 48-12.
They've had a handful of forfeits adding to that there. Wasn't able to catch the name of the Stanley County wrestler, but he's been pretty aggressive here using his size advantage.
Well, let's switch over to that Matt over there.
He just got a takedown to put Stanley County up 4-2 over here.
Activity only on mat number 1, which is the full screen map that you have right now. Another forfeit for Stanley County, and a whistle, and back to the center with Redfield trailing it by a score of 4-2 with about 6 seconds left to go in the round. I believe that Faulkton is leading 48-18 on the other side.
Last round over here for Tate. Gonna need to make something happen, down 4-2. There he shoots, but is caught in a headlock there.
And And they'll go back to the center and get things going again. 4-2 in favor of Stanley County at the moment.
At 190, Kristen Balloon from the Faulkton area will receive the forfeit.
Another walkover between Faulkton and Stanley County. Faulkton 60-18. More points scored for Stanley County. The Buffaloes on the other side, the Potter County Battlers are trailing 60-18.
Looks like they're shaking it up over there.
Redfield struggling to stay out of a pin here. And that will be a pin against Redfield. And they lose it by a score of 6-2. So it looks like we are going to have a changeover on the right side over here. And it will be, well, neither place is working right now. Tell you what, let's take a commercial break.
World-class service with hometown friendliness. That's what you can expect from the staff of Haler Automotive. We sell new vehicles from both Chevrolet and Buick, along with a good selection of late-model pre-owned vehicles. And if you're looking for something a little more vintage, come take a look at our classic car showroom, Highway 12 Classics. We have a full service department, parts department, and a body shop. We're conveniently located East Highway 12 in Webster, or view all of our inventory online at HalerAuto.com.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes.
Well, we're underway on the left side there.
It's Jake Whiff going for the Pheasants.
We're on scrambling around there, and boy, good athletic move by Redfield to keep from going back down there. But Stanley County on the lead by a score of 2-0. Redfield leading 21-6 in their go-around with Stanley County. And Faulkton defeated Potter County by a considerable amount. I think it was 64-15. I'm not exactly sure. And now we have activity going on the split screen on both sides, so we'll switch it over. On the right side, it is Faulkton County, well, they say against Stanley County, so they've now switched something around.
I believe
I'm
that.
not sure who's going against who over here.
I think Potter County, all their wrestlers went against Faulkton. I think that duel concluded over there.
Yeah, it did. So what do we have over here? Are we back with Faulkton and Stanley?
I think we might have some middle school wrestling going on.
Okay, well, sorry we can't be more specific. We're a long way away from the scorer's table. And the teeny tiny scoreboard up there is just almost impossible to see, even with very good field glasses. Well, Red is leading at 2-0. Who is Red over here? Do you know on the left, Bennett?
Oh,
it's Redfield against somebody, I'm sure.
Yeah, that's Casey Herman for Redfield.
Okay, Herman is trailing 2-0. And an escape. Well, no change in the score, still 2-0. I thought the official signaled 1 on the right side.
There they got it.
There they got it. Okay. And red nothing.
Casey in a little bit of turmoil over here on the left mat.
Redfield wrestler has been down most of the time during this period with 30 seconds left to go in the period. Well, let's see. I guess no point scored because they went out of bounds. And Stanley County leading it by a score of 5-0. Well, if those are not junior high wrestlers, they're definitely under the 103-pound group.
Yeah, those are some youngsters.
Faulkton up 2-0. So now is Faulkton the yellow and purple?
Faulkton is yellow and black. Stanley County is the yellow and purple.
Who is?
Stanley County.
Stanley County is yellow and purple. Redfield on the left is trailing 5-1 now. And on the right,
you just had a pin, Stanley County over Faulkton.
Well, that happened quickly enough, didn't it? Well, since we have Stanley County and Faulkton wrestling on two separate mats, hard to tell what the overall score is. Our apologies on that. Like I said, we're a long way away from the scores table. Activity going on our left side here with Stanley County.
Casey Herman.
Redfield got a couple. Now we have some activity going on the other side as well, so we'll split it up once again.
Casey's going to have a minute here to make something happen, down 3.
Redfield on the left side, down 5-2.
That'll pretty much put an end to that one over there. The takedown for Stanley County.
7-2 the score now for Stanley County. An escape, so it's 7-3, but time is running out. 30 seconds left to go in that round on the screen on the left side. On the right side, Faulkton gets 2 points.
Another takedown.
That's Faulkton against Potter over there. Now, Stanley County, check that. Stanley County making a big run at it, and they are now in the lead by 11-4 on the left mat.
That'll be the end to that one. Finishing 11-4 decision. The 7th grader for the Pheasants, Casey Herman, takes the loss on that one.
Wrestling at 132 for Stanley County, Ryland McGee, and for Redfield, Connor Zenz.
Ryland Shrakee and Connor Zenz over here on the left mat. Connor's already got a throw.
So we got 2 up for Zenz. And the left side looks
that
like
might be all she wrote.
That is it.
Quick one for Connor.
Indeed. So Zenz with a pin. So we're going to check on the right side until they get something going over there. On the left. What do we have on the right here, Bennett?
Didn't catch names, but we got Stanley County and Faulkton going.
Okay, so Faulkton leading at 2-0. Faulkton is really having their way here. We don't have any scores. We had one up there a while ago, but right now don't have anything up on the board. And yet Redfield, or check that, Faulkton seems to be having their way with everybody here.
I think the scoreboard on the right side, Matt, over here is frozen, but on the big scoreboard over there, they're showing under the fouls 3-0, I believe.
No, well, I don't know. It's hard to say because up on top is where they had the big score earlier.
Yeah, the overall team scores.
Okay, so Redfield in activity on the left side. Is this Markin?
Yes, sir, Markin. Markin, the 7th grader, going to work.
And loses 2 there. It's a takedown by Stanley County. So Stanley County leads at 2-0 on the left, and Faulkton leads at 2-0 on the right. Now they show the Pheasants 27-9 leaders over the Buffaloes from Stanley County. That's going on the left. That's the overall score. Watching closely for a pin here on the other side. Looks like time may run out before, well, let's see, he's got him rolled over again. Now, did he slap his hand before, and was it a pin before
Nope.
time ran out? No?
I think he's getting 3 points for a near fall there.
Okay, well, it definitely was a near fall. Let's see if they rack it up on the board. No change yet.
8-0.
Okay. Well, maybe that scoreboard isn't working.
That one's
okay,
frozen.
so we got 8-0 there. Wow, and over here.
This scoreboard, the smaller one, is still working, and they also have been counting it
Okay, but
over
they've
there.
been keeping it up on the scoreboard there, so wow.
I think we got some blood over here.
Okay. Well, while they're cleaning that up over there, we'll take a look on this side over here. This is Potter County and, well, is this Faulkton and Stanley County? Okay, so Faulkton and Stanley County. Faulkton is in the purple, right?
Nope, Stanley County.
Stanley County is in the purple. I had Stanley in another color.
It's tricky with Potter and Stanley County.
Okay, so that was a pin on the right there that we just witnessed. 10-0, the score on that one. So now let's go over to the other side where we've got some activity going on here. Okay, now this is,
Markin's head just bounced off the mat a little bit there.
okay, so let me get this straight. The young man that's yellow and purple there, is that Stanley County?
Correct.
Okay. The blue is Redfield.
Yep.
Then over here, the purple and gold is what?
Stanley County. They've been
wrestling
wrestling their
both
younger
mats.
ones over here.
Okay. No wonder I messed up here. Anyway, it's 2-0. 2-0 in favor of Stanley County on the left. And we're starting up with some activity on the right, so we'll split them out again. let's see, almost got a pin on the right side there. Score over there is 2-0. And on the left side, it is 2-0 in favor of Stanley County. Scoring change there. Now it's 3-0 in favor of Stanley County. Stanley County wrestler on the right side in a little bit of trouble. Now is that Faulkton that's on top there?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it
Faulkton is also in blue.
Another takedown over here for Stanley County on the left mat.
So the score going 5-0 in favor of Stanley County on top on the left-hand side. On the right-hand side, 2-0 is in favor of Faulkton. Markham in
there
trouble.
to avoid the pin. 3 points for a near fall.
3 points for a near. And Redfield trailing in that left mat. Boy, Markham just got himself out of a pickle right there and lost some more points. Now 10-0. On the right side, 2-0 in favor of Faulkton. Left side, Redfield is down. Stanley County on top. Stanley County leading that one 10-0. If we have the scoreboard covered, we need 2 more cameras. Send a requisition to the school board. What do you think, Ben? Right side, it's still 2-0 in favor of Faulkton.
Markin really having trouble here with the Stanley County wrestler. Every time he tries to post up, and he's in a cradle there. That'll be the end of that one.
So Redfield loses the one on the left side. Sir, your head. Thanks. Appreciate it. All right, so scrambling around on the right mat. We'll go and pick that up for you a little bit closer. Faulkton on top. And now out of bounds, so they'll go back and set it up again. And we have action on the left mat, so we'll go back to a split.
Stanley County, Spencer Sargent, and for Redfield, Aiden Understock.
Aiden Understock Jessen over here on the left mat for Redfield, wrestling Spencer Sargent for Stanley County.
And Aiden got himself in a little trouble there. Yep. And imagine that 2 points will be assessed. That is a fact. Stanley County up by 2. On the right side, it's still 2-0 in favor of Faulkton. And there's going to be a scoring change because there was an escape. So it's 2-1 now. Four points now for Stanley County on the left over Redfield, 4-0. And we're going to check on the other side. Minute to go. Redfield in a heap of trouble over there.
He's bridging for all he's worth.
Doing a good job of trying to keep things going. And away we go on the right side. with Faulkton leading at 4-1. Left side, Redfield trailing 4-0. Understock doing a magnificent job of keeping himself out of trouble, but there's only so long that you can keep that up there. So 3 for a near fall, and Stanley County goes up 7-0. Understock will be down on the left, and on the right 4-1 in favor of Faulkton. Going to be a near fall here, I'm sure, on the right side. 3. So it goes up 7-1 in favor of Faulkton. And it's 7-0 on the match on the left side with Redfield trailing. Another round starting on the left. On the right, also another round starting. Final round in both situations, I believe.
Second round on the left.
Oh, second, I see it. Okay, I'll get the scoreboard figured out sooner or
Oh,
later.
Aiden's stuck again.
Boy, there's a lot of activity here on the left. Keep an eye on it. 9-0 in favor of Stanley County, and Redfield comes up and surrenders a pin. Checking back on the right now. 7-2 in favor of Faulkton. And this one in the third round. And time is running out for the Stanley County wrestler over there.
This Redfield Stanley County duel is getting closer, 27-21. In the lighter weight classes, the Pheasants had built up a bit of a lead.
Okay, 7-2. Faulkton winds up the winner on the right mat. And things about ready to go on the left side here. So we'll wander over that way before we need to go to split screen when action begins on the right. Well, we had a walkover there.
6 points, I believe, for
Is
the
that what
forfeit
the,
there. Yep,
yeah,
that tied it up.
Well, tied it up at 27-27. Redfield and the Buffaloes of Stanley County now knotted up at 27 apiece. Colin Dean has had a fairly successful season to this point. So both mats going here. Round one in both sides. And there is a point scored for, well, this is straight on yellow. Is that Potter County or on the right side?
That appears to be Trojans on his back.
Okay, so that's going to be Falcons. They are leading 2-0. Not fair if they changed their colors right in the middle of everything.
They've had a few different singlets over there.
Okay, on the left side, 2-1 in favor of Redfield as Colin Dean surrenders, and the score goes up to Stanley County 3-2.
50 seconds here in the round would be very big for Colin to get an escape.
Get over here and take a closer look.
He's in a tough position now.
Stanley County is up, Redfield down.
Oh, he's going to make his way to his feet.
I was kind of smelling a dislocated shoulder there.
Oh, believe me, that's the reason why my mom
would
never see me wrestle. She'd never see it happen.
Nice going, Mom. Okay, an escape for Redfield. We're all tied up at 3-3. We're in the first round, under 10 seconds to go in the round. Oh, Dean is going to pick up 2 points. I'll tell you what, right at the last second. So it's now Redfield 5-3. And I don't think that came more than a millisecond before the end of the round.
That was a great maneuver there.
So Dean on top. Potter County, Stanley County, my mistake, on the bottom. And getting out of this situation would make it 5-4, and that's exactly what happened. 5-4, Redfield and Stanley County battling it out as the right side mat is quiet at the moment.
And this could be a very, very big match in determining the outcome of this duel here. Tied up, and I think most of Redfield's wrestlers have gone so far.
Okay, well, it's 27-27, the overall score. Dean does a good job of escaping being tackled there.
Of course, these teams always want to see their guy come through, but this one seems a bit more charged with
5-4 Redfield. 1 minute to go in the second round.
Dean's deep on a shot there. Now if he pops his head up. Oh,
okay,
there's 2
give
points.
Him 2. Dean, 7-4. As he gets a takedown. So Redfield up 7-4 with the score tied 27-27. We're in the second round with 30 seconds left to go in the round. And a whistle. And let's see, were points awarded? Yes, they were. No, it's still 7-4. Colin Dean is on top. A quick rollover. And it looks like it might be 2 for Stanley County, so it's now 7-6. Second round, 17 seconds to go. Under 10 seconds to go. 7-6 in favor of Redfield. And that will be the end of the period. So we'll go to the third period. The score is 7-6 in favor of Redfield. And the score between Redfield and Stanley County even at 27-27. Official with some instruction to the Stanley County wrestler. Seven to 6. Just started the third round. 27-27 between the two teams, Redfield and the Stanley County Buffaloes. Looks like Stanley County may have picked up 2. He hasn't been credited yet. Oh, it did not. Escape. An escape for 1, so Redfield goes ahead 8-6. Oh. And they go out of bounds. 8-6 in favor of Redfield. Third period, 1:10 left to go in the period, and the score between the two teams is tied at 27-27. Stanley County gets 2, and we're all even at 8. 50 seconds left to go in the match. Third round. Teams tied 27-27. 40 seconds left in the match.
Collins out of it.
8 is the score. And an escape gets Redfield ahead 9-8. 30 seconds left to go. 27-27 tie. Redfield leading this one 9-8.
Just going to have to avoid a takedown at this point for Colin Dean.
And let's see. They are out of bounds. Redfield will be both up. 9-8 is the score. 15 seconds. 12 seconds. 8 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
Dean with the takedown of his own.
1. Redfield with a takedown right at the last second, and they lead it and win it by a score of 11-8 in one of the more exciting matches that we've had in this go-round. And Redfield winds up winning and beating Stanley County 30-27. We'll be right back.
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. What if the point of banking wasn't to bank at all, but to put your ideas to work? What if your bank asked, what if a little more? Well, what if we told you we do? We're American Bank and Trust, where what if meets why not? If you're ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. What if you made the move today?
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes.
Well, some changes while we were away, a couple of forfeits for Redfield. And now after going ahead after a very exciting match, Redfield is down by a score of 39-30 because of the forfeitures. And did you catch who's out there for Redfield?
Camden Murray.
And, I wish the wrestlers would have numbers because so many things are going on. Now, the names are over there. See if I can pick them up on the scoreboard. Murray and something that starts, I believe, with ST. Do you have anybody with ST? Strouds?
Stoser?
No, it's ST something or other.
STO?
No, SH. Sorry, SHR. Who's that?
Is it Schilling? CH?
Well, they're in teeny tiny numbers off below a teeny tiny little scoreboard. SHRADE or A?
KE? Shrake?
Shrake. Let's try that. Okay, so at any rate, it's even with 40 seconds left to go in the first round and no points scored. Redfield now trading because of forfeitures by a score of 39-30. Both of you can see still up. No score. 10 seconds left to go in the first round. Two seconds left in the round. So we'll go to round two. While we were away for the break, situation was that Redfield had a couple of forfeitures and wound up now trailing by a score of 39-30 with that exciting match that just finished. They were ahead 30-27, so you can see how those forfeitures really hurt you. Well, let's see. I thought is that not yet a takedown?
Well, Camden started on top to start the round.
Okay. So still no score. 140 left to go here in the second round. Murray on top. Do you get riding time?
I don't believe
so. They still do
so.
that. Okay. Well, somebody's going to get a point or two. No, 1 point for an escape. So Stanley County with a point. They lead at 1-0 with 1:10 left to go here in the second period. And Redfield trailing 39-30 in the overall scoring. .45 seconds. Nice move by Redfield. We come
that
up
one
with two.
backfired.
Redfield leading by 2 and darn close to getting a pin. It's too bad it wasn't in the middle of the ring. So they'll come back. Redfield now leading it by a score of 2-1 with 13 seconds left to go in the second round.
Looked to me like the Stanley County wrestler tried to throw Camden over himself suplex style, but Camden's a little too big for that, it appears.
Well, not only that, but he appears to be a little bit quicker, so we have a whistle going on there, and that ends the period, or the round, I should say. So Camden will be down, and the Stanley County wrestler will be up, with Redfield leading it by a score of 2-1. Just entering the third round, overall, Redfield trailing the Buffaloes 39-30.
Oh, he's coming loose there.
Murray got the 2 points, and now he's got a potential pin here. Redfield leading at 4-2, and there's the pin. Well, boy, that was a nice little sequence there because actually Camden looked like he was in a little bit of trouble, and spun himself out of there. So a nice job by Camden Murray. And let's see who else. We do not have any other activity on the other side of things, on the other ring, so to speak. We're going to take a quick break.
Redfield Energy is a 65 million gallon ethanol plant that produces over 200,000 tons of distillers and grids for over 22 million bushels of corn, providing a quality feed market for all local feeders. At Redfield Energy, they take pride in providing an economic impact on the agricultural industry, community, state, and its utility holders. Located 2 miles north of Redfield, make Redfield Energy your preferred market for locally grown corn. Redfield Energy is a proud supporter of Redfield Pheasant sports and activities.
Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes.
All right, now we've got the very lightweights out there. They still have 4-1 up on that scoreboard, which has the names on it. I guess that one isn't working either because they still have Murray's name up there. And they have no names on the other side, so we're being hampered left and right.
I wonder if this doesn't count towards the duel. I wonder if that's why the scoreboard's off, because I wonder if this isn't varsity. I know Jace Edgar out there for Redfield. He's a 6th grader.
Okay. So we're assuming we have a couple of 6th graders or a very light 7th grader. Oh, Chase has got some wrestling moves, doesn't he?
Yeah, Jace, he's an Edgar. So he's grown up with the sport. His dad, Brock Edgar, coaches AAU wrestling for all the youngsters and has been coaching Jace and his brother Gage.
Whoop, he just gave it up there.
No, he just got him.
Got him back. How about that? Boy, I thought he was in trouble, and he just kind of curled right around and pinned him. Oh, good job for the Redfield wrestler. Get some congratulations from his teammates. We'll come back in 30.
Whether you are pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
Caleb Nelson here for the Pheasants in a bit of trouble.
Now, what level is Caleb? Is he elementary school or what?
Caleb's a 7th grader.
7th grader, okay.
So this might just be sub-varsity level or junior high.
Well, just to place things here, Redfield is trailing Stanley County 39-36. And whether we have varsity wrestlers yet to go, we're not sure at the moment. They are beginning to move around on the right-hand mat. You're looking at the left-hand mat right now. So looks like we're going to get some activity going on pretty soon over on the right side. So we will concentrate only on the left side here as this first round is beginning to wind down with 30 seconds left to go. Well, Redfield got an escape. So Redfield leading it by, check that, Potter County, or Stanley County rather, they're leading it 2-1. 10 seconds left to go in the round. And 2 points going towards Stanley County, 4-1. And we'll go to round number 2. Looks like they gave him another 2 points right at the very end there. Nothing has been posted as yet. Well, maybe I was mistaken. 4-1 in favor of Stanley County. And now it's going to be 5-1. Second round action.
You know Caleb out here, pretty fine pitcher.
Well, get him ready because I want to tell you the American Legion and the Muskrats need pitching, that's for sure.
Yeah, they'll have lost a couple guys this summer.
Okay, Potter County 7-1 now. Keep saying Potter, I'm sorry. Stanley County 7-1.
Caleb's gonna need to stay off his back here. He's in a pickle.
Oops.
Oh, making it back to the other side. But definitely not where he wants to be.
Oh, by golly, he got up and out of it. 2 points. Now, is this isn't Faulkton, is it?
Stanley County.
Huh? Stanley, yeah, another color. Doggone it. They need to stop that. Anyway, the score is 9-2 in favor of Stanley County. Now 11-2. Nearing the end of round 2, 10 seconds to go. And the end of the round. Stanley County leading it by a score of 11-2. Still nothing going on the other mat. This is mat number 2, even though it would be number 1 if we're reading English. But we're on the opposite side of the scorer's table. Ooh, Redfield in trouble now, 13-2.
Caleb doing his best to bridge out of that. And it appears for now he's avoided the pin.
(13-2) in favor of Stanley County, on top at the moment. Near pin, 3 awarded, 16-2 in favor of Stanley County.
What a great effort there by Nelson. Keep this match going. Stay alive in this one.
1 minute left to go. You know, you can be behind 16-2 and still get a pin, right?
That's the beautiful thing.
Just get a quick reversal and get in business. But right now, Redfield struggling, down 16-2 with 45 seconds left to go in round 3. Third and final round. This is by far the most strenuous sport in high school and college. I don't care about football. I don't care about soccer, nothing. 16-2 in favor of Stanley County.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody at home thinks this is easy, but if they do, just get in a bridge position and try and hold that for about 30 seconds. And
there you go.
Then imagine someone's trying to
make you do
so
something else.
Not.
Yeah. 6 seconds. That'll do it. So Stanley County picks up a victory here, 16-2. I think you'd call that a dominant performance. Let's get a commercial in.
El Corral Cocina Mexicana is located in Clark, South Dakota. Our hours are 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Choose from dine-in, takeout, or let us cater your next event. We offer a wide array of fresh foods, from tacos, gobernador, and enchiladas dinner to arroz con pollo and quesadilla fajita. TLC and fresh ingredients go into preparing our food to provide the best quality and taste. Call us at 605-653-5032 or stop by at 501 First Avenue West and try our delicious food today.
Brushing up? Bettering yourself? Or pursuing a degree? Huron Community Campus offers in-person classes at just $40 per credit hour plus fees. HCC offers courses through Northern State University, offering quality education at an exceptional value. To learn more, call Huron Community Campus at 605-353-8518. That's 605-353-8518.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs, there's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
At Community Memorial Hospital and Redfield Clinic, they recognize the value of every person and are guided by their commitment to excellence and leadership. Their mission is to improve the health of every person they serve through the efficient delivery of excellent, innovative, and compassionate care. Schedule your appointment or virtual visit with your care provider. Community Memorial Hospital and Clinic. Best of care, close to home.
At Jan Bussey Ford and Highmore, they've been building partnerships for life by treating customers right, offering a low-pressure sales process, no haggling over price, passing low overhead savings on, and providing a Ford-certified service department fixing it right the very first time. If you're looking for a new Ford, a quality pre-owned vehicle, a new or used ATV, or a trailer, stop by Jan Bussey Ford and Highmore and experience the difference.
Jan Bussey Ford, building partnerships for life.
Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes.
Well, we're getting ready to go with the next session, and in this session, and let's get the split screen up here so you can see what we're talking about. There it is. On the right side, it will be Faulkton and Stanley County, and on the left side, it'll be Potter County and Redfield. You got a couple of neophytes narrating what's going on here. We did stand out on the freeway with a sign saying, we'll looking for somebody to come in who knows what's going on with wrestling. I trust that if you're watching now, you have some vested interest in this, and hopefully you can identify your son or grandson or whatever like that. Our apologies, we're just the way things are set up around here. The video stand is on the opposite wall from the head table where all the scoring activity is going on. And then compound that with the fact that the scoreboards, which are, what would you say, Bennett, about 1x2 if that? And I'm talking about maybe 12 inches by maybe 24, and they're all the way across on the other side over there.
Yeah, they're not huge monitors.
And then the other thing, too, they're not putting names up on the board. They are on these little scoreboards, but the one on the right was not working at all. I know, wah. Anyway, my apologies to you for being somewhat undermanned and understaffed, and I don't even think if I was 20 years old, I'd be like, can you see the names over there?
I cannot.
And he is 20 years old. Well, a few more years than that, but
22.
22, there we go. All right. So having the youthful Bennett Osborne up here is not doing a darn bit of good. Go away.
Yeah.
All right, well, we're, I guess, in a regular timed break here. There's just under 2 minutes to go before they start to get things going. So in that intervening time, and once again, we will say that if you get an opportunity, whether you're in the market for any of these commercials or not, if you have the opportunity to stop by the commercial sponsor and say, hey, thanks so much for sponsoring all this, we'd sure appreciate it.
At Heartland State Bank, our customers are at the center of everything we do. Heartland State Bank is a family-owned community bank and here for you. We have an experienced lending staff for fast, local decisions. Heartland State Bank offers competitive rates and is proud to provide uptown services with a hometown touch. With 4 locations in Redfield, Tulare, Wessington, and Highmore, we aspire to support the communities we live and work in. Heartland State Bank, member FDIC.
Ready to transform your fitness journey? Join Anytime Fitness in Redfield today for just $1. Hurry in and take advantage of this limited time special. Their 24/7 gym offers top-notch equipment and a supportive community to help you reach your goals. Now's the time to seize the chance to kickstart your fitness journey. Find them on Facebook at Redfield Anytime Fitness. Act now and take the first step towards a healthier, stronger you. Anytime Fitness, proud sponsor of Redfield sports and school activities. Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press
dad.
Box. Heartland State Bank,
Yeah,
a
so
proud
5 for
sponsor
sure.
of all our local students and student athletes.
Just talking about the upcoming baseball season, 2024. And getting things going here. All right, so Redfield gets some points for forfeiture. Oh, no, there we go. Big guys are coming out here. Who we have? That's going on the right side.
That's Parker Bodie for Faulkton, and I believe he said Tate Walker for Stanley County.
Let me see if I can see it on the board over there. Bodie is one, and I just can't make out the other name.
Well, I caught on this left Matt 2 over here. We have Easton Roush for Potter County, and then Madden Odland for the Pheasants. Madden got a quick takedown there to start the first period.
Okay, we'll get things split screen here. There we go. So on the right side, we've got Faulkton and Stanley County. And on the left side, it's Potter County and Redfield.
Got some heavyweight hand fighting over here on mat 1.
Pheasants on the left side leading 2-0.
Oh, Madden's got him.
So Madden went down, got a takedown there. 2-0.
That should be a pin.
And got a pin out of it. So Redfield scores, and they lead by a score of 12-0 over Potter County right off the bat. There must have been a couple of forfeitures that we didn't catch. So let's check out what's happening on the right side. Up close and personal. No score over there. And that's between Faulkton and Stanley County.
Wrestling at 113 for Redfield, Peter Morano, and for Potter County, Jack Stewie.
Back to the split as we have activity on the left side, right side. Into the first period, no score there. Left side, Redfield leading it by a score of 2-0. And now it goes to 4. Well, I thought it went to 4. What up?
Well, I think they got those points up there faster than he could take him down.
Oh, is that it? Well, good for them. Okay, there's an escape. And there's no change on the scoreboard. Come on, boys, help us out here. Well, it's 2-1 on the one scoreboard. Redfield leading it. On the right scoreboard.
Oh, there's a takedown on the heavyweight mat. Parker Bodie on top and gets the pin.
There you go. Okay, so we'll turn our attention to the left side. And on the left side here, Redfield has gone down 3-2. Now that's an escape. So now we're all tied up at 3-3. Well, I wish they'd decide which scoreboard they want to use here. So we're back on the little scoreboard with 49 seconds left to go. And the score is tied 3-3. Redfield tied 3-3, underway on the right side now. Just underway on the right. Still 3-3 on the left. No score on the right side. Into the first period on the left. Redfield up on the left, starting round number 2. Okay, couple of points on the right there. Now, have you figured out who's guest and who's home here?
Not quite yet.
Okay. Left side tied up at 3-3. And all of a sudden, Redfield has the upper hand here. And there's a pin for Redfield on the left side. So the Pheasants pick up the points and they lead it by a score of 18-0. Over here on the right side, we got Faulkton and Stanley County. And I believe it is Faulkton is home. And that would put Faulkton in the lead 6-0 overall, but right now it is Stanley County leading at 2-0. Underway on the split screen here. And going to check and see what our score is on the other side. Well, they're still talking about Stanley County leading it by a score of 2-1. There we go. Now on the right side, takedown over there by Potter County. Schlechter, it looks like the name on there, against Whiff. And looks like a pin there. So Redfield comes out on the short side of that one. And we'll check out the remaining action right now on the right. Oh, the home, Faulkton with the takedown, leading it now 3-2 in the second round.
Oh, and a nice reversal there.
And a reversal, and that will bring Stanley County up 4-3.
Casey Herman going now for Redfield.
That's on the left side. Redfield leading this one 18-6 and an overall points. But then you get into those forfeitures and things like that, and it changes things very quickly, as it did in the first round, as Redfield went against Stanley County. A lot of activity. Well, there's a reversal, and Redfield picks up 2. They're leading at 2-0. They're in the first round with 1:20 left to go. Right side. Well, let's see. They had a stoppage in wrestling on the right side. And the home, I'm trying to figure out who Redfield is well, they're up there on the Redfield side.
2-1 right now in that match for Casey.
And this is guest over here. Of course, the problem is everything is opposite side to us. On the right side, Faulkton is leading it by a score of 6-4.
Yeah, this has been a good one over
like
here.
There's going to be a pin on the right
for Stanley County. That one was back and forth.
So Stanley County comes up with a win.
Oh, and Casey's close to a pin over here on mat 2.
Redfield on top, 4-1.
And time's just about to expire. Casey's close to a pin here.
6, 5, 3, 2, 1. Didn't happen.
But back points for Casey.
So the Potter County wrestler will live to ride another day. but Redfield leads it by a score of 7-1.
Talking about good pitchers, Casey also does a nice job. Southpaw, matter of fact.
Let's rush him along here.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to have a little pause on the left side, so we'll go to the right side and see what's going on there.
I think Casey's got a bloody nose.
This one, Faulkton leading it by a score of 2-0. And the score for the overall event between Faulkton and Stanley County tied at 6. Action back in on the left side as Redfield leads that one 7-1. We're in the first round there. Actually, both sides in the first round. Near pin on the right side. Stanley County, or check that, yeah, Stanley County in a little bit of a problem here. Oh, Stanley's on top, aren't they? My mistake. Faulkton in trouble.
No, I think Faulkton's in the dominant position over there. Oh, and Stanley County's out of it.
7-1 in favor of Redfield on the left. 2-0
for
in
Faulkton.
favor of Faulkton on the right. Well, let's see. Near pin gives him 3. So Faulkton on the right up by a score of 5-0 now. Score on the left side, 7-1 in favor of Redfield, and they're on top at the moment. Seven seconds left to go in the first round on the right side. 5-1 in favor of Faulkton there. So they'll get up and start it again in the middle. 15 seconds left to go on the left side. Redfield on the lead 7-1, and this is in the second period coming to a close. Back to the right side, Faulkton on the lead there, 8-0, with the overall score tied at 6-6.
Oh, Casey's.
Well, that does it on the right side there as a pin occurs. And Faulkton comes away with the points, 12-6. Concentration now on the right side. On the left. We'll go close on that. Ouch. Banged his head pretty well there. Now that would be
referee signaling with his head, and I wish I understood the refereeing signals a little bit better.
Well, once again, our apologies. Bennett and I are both neophytes with this, and they couldn't find anybody else to do it. So we're here doing the best we can.
All the people here who know wrestling, and they got us.
Yeah, really. We can probably go into the stands and say, "Yo, bud, come here."
126 for Faulkton, Tucker Bloom, and for Stanley County, Landon Bain.
All right, both sides going now.
Oh, good move by Casey there.
2 for Redfield on the left side, 9-1 in favor of Redfield. The right side, bit of a scramble, no points yet. This is the first round, but now we get a takedown.
pin for Casey Herman.
And a pin for Redfield. On the right side, we are looking at no score, check that. On the right, it is Stanley County leading it in this match by a score of 2-0. But overall, Faulkton leads at 18-6. So Zenz just shows up, and they don't have somebody in that weight class, and Redfield picks up points. Right now, Redfield on the scoreboard is leading Potter County 30-6 on the one that we're watching closely right now.
After Connor's match against Stanley County, I wouldn't want to wrestle him.
Stanley County leading in this match, first round 2-0, but Faulkton leading the overall 18-6. Well, another forfeit walkover for Redfield, and the Pheasants go up 36-6. And a near takedown or near pin. Stanley County now leading this match 5-0. Another walkover for Redfield as they go ahead 42-6. Time running out here and a near pin coming up. Stanley County leading this one by a score of 5-0. Redfield, well, let's see, they had another walkover, so we'll check and see who's who and what's what there.
I don't think either had a 150-pounder, so now we're going to Colin Dean and Ivan Stewie.
Okay, that would be on the Redfield side. All right, we're in action on the left side with Redfield Colin Dean. This is his second match.
Hopefully
of the
he's
day.
got some gas left in the tank after that first one.
Yeah, he really struggled. That was very tight, and he had to go hard all the way through the three rounds. First round on the left side. Right side underway again. Stanley County leading in this match 7-3, but Faulkton leads the overall 18-5. On the left side, no points just yet, but it looks like that might change, and it does. So a takedown for Redfield as they get the lead there 2-0. First round, 1:15 left to go in that first round. Close to a pin here on the right side. And now they spin out of it. So a near pin, 3 points, goes to Stanley County. They lead that one 11-0 on the right side. Whistle on the left out of play. Stanley County on the right side is up on this one. On the left side, 40 seconds left to go in the first period. And Redfield leads it 2-0. That might change here. An escape for Potter County, so it's 2-1 in favor of Redfield. Right side, Stanley County just dominating the daylights out of this. It's 11-0. However, Faulkton has the lead. And a reversal takedown on the left. Score is Potter County 3 and Redfield 2. And the period ends. That was the first period there. So Redfield, after leading on the left side 2-0 throughout most of that first period, wound up giving an escape and then suffering a takedown, and they trail it now by a score of 3-2. Right side, the referee is going over and having a discussion with the scorer. Not exactly sure what that's about. So we'll concentrate on the left side here. This score 3-2 for Potter County, and they're on top. Now we're back in action on both sides. Well, another stoppage on the right. Not exactly sure what that's all about. Stanley County leading it 11-0. Redfield reverses up and gets a pin. Oh my goodness sakes, what a quick reversal that was. So Redfield comes away with a 4-3 win and goes up 48-6 over Potter County. Going to go to the right side and pick up this match, which is nearing the end here of the third round. Stanley County has the match well in hand, 11-0. 1:30 left to go on the right side here. And there's a walkover for Potter County, so they get now 12 points. Redfield leading 48-12 on that one. Faulkton leading 18-6 on this one. However, they're going to have their lead cut by 3, as Stanley County definitely has the upper hand, 11-0. Under a minute to go in the third and final round on the match that we're looking closely at here. $13-1 now, but it's still in favor of Stanley County. Back to the center, start them over with both of them standing 14-1. 14-1 in favor of Stanley County. McGilvery will be in action for Redfield in the split screen on the left side as we watch the right side wind itself down. Unless something radically happens, it's going to be a Potter County or Stanley County victory. And it's over with.
Technical foul.
Stanley County winning it. We'll check on the score in a second. McGilvery has picked up 2 points for his match on the left side. And we'll take a little bit of a close-up picture of that. McGilvery on top, leading at 2-0. 1:30 left to go in the first round here. Redfield up 54-12.
McGilvery, you'd say, definitely one of our better athletes in the area at the high school level. I mean, he's a big, powerful guy, huh?
He is indeed. Did a fine job on the football team, albeit overall the team was not particularly successful, but Chase is up on that one. What do we do? Have a withdrawal there?
He just pinned him.
Oh, he pinned him. I'm looking at 33 things here at a time. So, well, we'll take a 30-second timeout.
At Randall Pharmacy in Redfield, community and care come together. We are dedicated to enhancing lives, all while nurturing our local community. Our dependable team of familiar, smiling faces like Ryan, Tricia, Anna, Nikayla, Bonnie, and Penny are committed to providing more than just prescription medications. We are here to build lasting relationships while creating connections with our customers that stand the test of time. Experience the excellence of tailor-made pharmacy care just for you at Randall Pharmacy in Redfield.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes.
Well, we're underway on the right side, and this would be Stanley County and Faulkton. No scores yet. Stanley County leading overall now by a score of 23-18, and that comes from some forfeitures. Faulkton was leading earlier. Okay, 2 points for Stanley County. And close pin, they might get up some more, and they did in fact. So Stanley County picks up some more points, and they'll go to 26-18. And right now, nothing much going on. We'll be back in 30.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes.
All right, here we go on the right side. It is Stanley County and Faulkton going at one another. Couple of walkovers, so right now, Stanley County in the lead, 29-24. Did you catch any names here, Bennett, by any chance?
I did not. I was snoozing.
Well, it's really a lot of things going on here, and takedown. 2 points will go to Faulkton. Whoop, almost got him. No, nice escape. Well, he hadn't escaped completely yet, so go out of bounds. Let's see if they're going to start it standing up. Stanley County young man comes up a little shaken there. Stanley County gold tops and purple bottoms, and Faulkton in the predominantly blue. Faulkton leading at 2-0. They're trailing by 5 in the overall score, 29-24. Action starting on the other mat, so we'll try to pick that up as well. Split screen. So 2 points for Faulkton, and they lead it by a score of 4-2. On the left side, Redfield and Potter County. Well, this doesn't look like Redfield or either one. Who do we have here?
Stanley County and Potter County. I think we're getting in some more sub-varsity matches over here.
Well, I'm not sure who's on top here. 2-0. On the left screen, who's on top? Bennett?
Potter County.
Potter, okay. On the right screen, Faulkton is down, leading by a score of 4-0. Had a quick pin on the left side here, I think. They did indeed. And the winner is going to be Stanley County, yes?
Potter County.
Potter. Good Lord. Okay, let's pick up the action that is happening on the right side. movement that got a roar from the crowd. And that got Stanley County back in it as they're now riding on top, trailing by a score of 5-2. We're in the second round here with 1:17 left to go. Trying to get his man rolled over there, having a little trouble doing so. But Stanley County was trailing 5-0 and then got a takedown. And they're now trailing 5-2. And an escape. And that will give Faulkton a 6-2 lead here.
Faulkton's coach over there telling his wrestler that he's got to set up that shot. Shot in with no setup to it.
(6-2) in favor of Faulkton. Waning seconds of the second round. And we will go to the third round. Once again, the Stanley County wrestler coming up acting like he's hurt. But he comes back in and goes to work, so good for him. Underway in the third and final round of this one. Faulkton in the blue and white. Stanley County in the gold, if you will. I guess in wrestling you don't want to call some color yellow, do you? So gold and purple. A couple of very athletic moves by both of them that time out. And Faulkton all of a sudden gets an edge, 8-2 now, and will be working on a pin. I love these referee officials. Hey, dude, are you taking a nap or are you watching something there? Yeah, he's watching some. And that's it. So Faulkton comes out on top there, and that score is now Faulkton 30 and Stanley County 29. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Independent Ag in Bristol, Verdon, Roscoe, and Watertown. A local business providing local service and local expertise. They're farmer-focused, service-driven with a very knowledgeable staff that offers seed, chemical, and fertilizer sales. They make competitive offers at Independent Ag. They say, we know your acre. Check out the website, independentagservices.com, or call 605-395-6605. Independent Ag, proud to support local sports and activities.
Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes.
Well, we're back after it here again, and it looks like we'll... So we have Faulkton and Stanley County going after each other once again. Stanley County leading the overall 35-30. We had a couple of walkovers there. That's how they got up on top. First round action. As they both go out of bounds, and they'll start it up in the middle, standing up. Faulkton, Stanley County, Potter County, and Redfield in this quad meet here at Greeno Gym in Redfield. Okay, so takedown, well, let's see. Oh, okay, I only saw 1 point go up there, but there are two. Stanley County on the lead, and they are riding high at the moment. Well, let's see if Faulkton will be down on this. Yes, they will. Stanley County on top. Stanley County Buffaloes leading the overall 35-30. And in this particular match, they're leading it 2-0.
Ooh, big throw.
A little bit of a reversal there, 2 points, and we're all tied up at 2-2. And suddenly, Faulkton is on top. End of the period getting close. Ten seconds.
Stanley
Faulkton
County
doing
almost
a good job of riding and staying on top. They're almost let him out, but it did not happen. And that'll end the round.
That escape would have put him up. Oh, great job there by the Faulkton athlete.
2-2 is the score here. Stanley County leading the overall 35-30. You know, these walkovers, you'd almost at least want to go out and find a kid in school and say, hey, bud, step on the scale there.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what these wrestling coaches would tell you they've tried.
So I was born and raised at the beach in San Diego, and our football coach literally would hold tryouts down at the beach so he could get some of these big, sturdy surfers to play.
Sure.
Worked out.
Hey, pays to be creative.
Yeah, we won a county championship that summer after he went down and did all the recruiting. Okay, got an escape. Faulkton goes up 3-2.
Well, I'll tell you, all the football coaches, they look for wrestlers, and the wrestlers look for the football players. And because, man, I don't know too many wrestlers that aren't explosive athletes. I mean, you watch all these guys that have been out here competing tonight, and there's a lot of good athletes out here.
Yeah, there's some serious stuff. I think the adult wrestling that you see on TV is just a cop-out. It's really a shame.
Really? Because I think that's professional wrestling, so that's the step up from this, right?
Yeah. But it's all theater. They flip a coin before.
What?
Oh, I burst his little bubble. I'm sorry.
We got to talk more about this off air.
Stanley County almost got something going there. Did not happen. Getting close to the end of period 2, and period 2 comes to an end. Faulkton on the lead, 3-2. Potter County, or check that, Stanley County overall leader, 35-30. I had to laugh. I worked the Olympics in Los Angeles, the rowing events, which that is something you just cannot believe. These kids row 2,000 meters and throw up and think they're having a wonderful time. But very, very successful with an escape, and we're all tied up at 3-3. Very successful Olympic coach at the University of Washington. I made some comment to him about how he scouted the high schools and the prep schools for rowers. He says, heck, I don't go down to those. They're a bunch of poorly coached amateurs. Well, Coach, where do you get all these studs that win national titles for you? He says he hangs out around the basketball gym at the end of the spring, their preseason training. The kids that get cut, he says, come here, son, do you still want a scholarship? And suddenly they're rowers because the big, tall, willowy kids, 6'2", 6'4", and more,
sure,
really can crank up some torque on those oars.
Oh, yeah, long levers.
Still tied at 3-3. And they'll go back in the center and try to get one or the other up on top. On the left side in the blue, predominantly Faulkton. And on the right side, that'll switch in just a second. That is Stanley County. And our apologies to you, since we're on the opposite side of the gym and there are no numbers on the wrestlers. Unfortunately, we have not been able to pick up many names of who's wrestling. But if it's your kid out there, I imagine you don't need a name or a number, right? Period 3 coming down to a close here. 3-3 tie. And they get off the mat. And they'll both be up. So unless a really quick takedown, it's going to end in a draw. 17 seconds to go. Well, there was a good attempt. Both of them trying to get something going on, and they're off the mat. And let's see what we got left. I think we're down to 7 seconds.
That Stanley County wrestler, he's sure looking for one right now.
So you're trying to get it done in 7 seconds. Somebody's going to have to make a move real quick. Nope. Off the net, or off the mat, rather. Now, on a tie, what do we have? What goes on here?
Extra period, it looks like.
Okay, extra time. What do they put up there? They put up there 1 minute. Okay. Boy, it is tiring enough to go through 3 rounds to have to go into extra time. My goodness.
Yeah, and it appears to me that either it's just the style or the Stanley County wrestler's got a little more left in the tank. He's the one who's been going for the takedowns late in the third period, and he goes for one here and creates a bit of a awkward position. I'm sure there's a name for it, but I don't know it.
Here we go, getting close. 20 seconds. Could be decided right here, and it is. And right at the buzzer or the whistle or whatever to end the period. Very impressive job by the young man from Stanley County. And probably one of the closer matches that we've seen so far. So winds up with Stanley County winning. We'll be back in 30.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes.
Who you got out there, Bennett?
For Faulkton, Tristan Balloon, and Rylan Shrake for Stanley County.
Now, is Balloon a basketball player, too? I remember that name when we went over there to... Can you do basketball and wrestling both?
I haven't seen it.
Maybe this is a brother or something.
Could be. You don't really see that too much.
Takedown.
Typically, you usually see wrestlers in a family or basketball players. You never typically see a mix.
No. Well, nice job by Faulkton to hang in there. Two 2-0 in favor of Faulkton. We're in the first round with Stanley County leading this one 38-30. Time beginning to run down. 30 seconds. And we're tied up at 2. A reversal for Stanley County. 7 seconds. Oop, reversal right at the last second, and that will send Faulkton ahead going into the third round, 4-2. Well, we've had quite a few last-second actions here. Tell you, you have to play right to the last whistle, if you will.
Yeah, you'd imagine that's when some might let their guard down, and then that's the perfect time. I don't know if we caught on the broadcast, the PA announcer announced that in that last match, Colton Brady of Stanley County got his 100th career win.
Well, good for him. Good for him.
Yeah, congratulations to Colton and Stanley County.
A lot of work.
Oh, 100.
Oh, my goodness.
Doing this 100 times, that'd make me tired.
Oh, Faulkton comes up with a takedown. They lead it 6-2. We're in the second round here. 1 minute to go in the second round. Faulkton on top. Not only physically here as you watch the match, but on point, 6-2. However, Stanley County on top overall, 38-30. Well, let's see.
I think that's a dangerous position. That might have been what was signaled there.
I would suspect so. It didn't look too comfortable to me.
Most of them don't.
Really?
I don't know where the line's drawn.
Yeah. And I'm sure we have people viewing this going, you clowns don't know what the devil you're talking about. Well, we don't.
True.
We were just walking down the street and somebody said, hey, buddy, come here.
And here we are.
6-2, Faulkton leading it. Blue on top. Looks like might get a reversal and a close to a pin here. And it's coming close to the end of the period. Let's see if they make it. Oh, he got it, but 4 seconds? Wow. That came really close. Didn't quite survive it.
That's Tristan Balloon with the victory there. The freshman 190-pounder over Rylan Shrake.
Okay, it has to be a brother or something, Balloon, because I remember the name very clearly after calling a basketball game over in Faulkton. Oh, it was a sister, excuse me. That was a girls' game over there.
Sure.
All right, here we go. So that gets Faulkton pretty close, but they still trail by 2, 38-36. And right away, the Faulkton wrestler in a little bit of trouble here.
Avoids a takedown.
They haven't called a takedown yet. In fact, he might lose it here. No score there. First round of this action. Ooh, wow. Okay, there's your takedown. Faulkton gets 2. And now Stanley County in a little bit of trouble here. That was it.
So
Faulkton gets a pin, and they go up 42-38 as this team match has been bouncing back and forth. Faulkton had a substantial lead for a while, and then Stanley County came back, and that looks like that's the end of it. So we will be back.
You'll find friendly, small-town service at your locally owned and operated SBS Lumber and Hardware in Redfield. They have all your small home repair needs covered. Plus, they now carry lumber and Valspar paints, along with all of your painting supplies. They have your fencing needs covered, too. From carry pet to livestock, they're a proud supporter of all youth athletics and activities. So for whatever you need, look no further than your locally owned and operated SBS Lumber and Hardware in Redfield.
At Northern State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
The One Stop in Redfield is a friendly, family-owned business. We carry hot stuff, pizza, sandwiches, and more. Before you take a trip, or if you're just out and about, stop by and fuel up with Sinclair gasoline from E30 to E85. Use your Dino app for extra savings and your Pump and Save card for free stuff. Don't forget to visit the automatic car wash for that spotless shine. One Stop in Redfield is a proud supporter of all school sports and activities.
At Brueggemann Crop Services, they offer a full line of crop insurance products backed by years of experience to ensure you're getting the best risk management package for your specific operation. They are also your full-service channel seed provider, along with a full line of seed treatments. As farmers themselves, they will tailor a plan that will set you at ease for everything nature may throw at you. Crop insurance is their only insurance. For a no-obligation insurance or seed quote, call 853-3200 or check them out online at BrueggemannCropInsurance.com.
At Northern State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
Every farm is unique, but all farmers have something in common: the desire to maximize their land and improve it for the next generation. You need a cooperative that offers peace of mind. AgTegra Cooperative is an ag partner that shares your values and is part of your community. From agronomy and grain operations to energy and feed, AgTegra will link your farm to the future. AgTegra Cooperative. Strong, stable, dependable.
Dakota Pro Air is a locally family-owned business that has been taking care of farmers' aerial needs since 2020. With locations in Letcher and Miller, Dakota Pro Air is able to provide service to a large area. Ground conditions too wet, or just don't want those sprayer tracks in your field? Give Dakota Pro Air a call for all your chemical and fertilizer application needs at 605-248-2314.
The foundation for how we do business is right in our initials, W-E. We. Everything we do is a partnership. We understand solving the many complex challenges growers face every day takes teamwork. And when we succeed, we do it together. That's the power of we.
Whether you are pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
Hey, Tyler with Summit Contracting here. Let's talk about building on your farm. One of the great things about working with Summit Contracting is that we are the farm builders. We build premium grain systems and any structure that goes on your farm. It's never too early to start a project. We'll create a layout to ensure your structures are perfectly placed for today and the future. Let's get started on your farm project at buildsummit.com.
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. What if the point of banking wasn't to bank at all, but to put your ideas to work? What if your bank asked, what if, a little more? Well, what if we told you we do? We're American Bank and Trust, where what if meets why not? If you're ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. What if you made the move today?
Looking for an easy way to carve out some extra Christmas cash this holiday season? When it's time to prepare that big family feast, book a getaway during your holiday break or go shopping to put gifts under the tree. Cash out with 1% cash back on a low-interest Visa credit card from Dakota Land Federal Credit Union. Maximize your spending and earn cash back while covering all your holiday expenses. No annual fee and rates as low as 9.9%. Make a credit union Visa a hit for the holidays. Apply online at dakotalandfcu.com or at your local branch today. Dakota Land, federally insured by...
Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes.
Well, we're about ready to get things underway. Get our split screen back up here again. So on the right side, that will be Stanley County and Potter County. And on the left side, which is vacant at the moment, it'll be Redfield and Faulkton. I'll tell you, if you come into one of these things and you have to wrestle three matches, conceivably you could, unless the other team doesn't have anybody in that weight class.
Mm-hmm.
You're wrestling 3 matches, 3 rounds. You know, if you go the full distance, oh my goodness sakes.
They'll sleep pretty good after this, I think.
I would imagine. Well, I'm at the age now that I think about exercising. I lay down until the feeling goes away. All right, let's go to the left side there.
Madden in on a shot right off the break.
Oh, goody. Both of them are blue. I love that. All right, we got 2.
That's Logan Smith underneath Madden Odland.
Faulkton and Redfield over here.
2 back points there for Madden.
So Faulkton is in the darker of the 2 uniforms. Redfield in the lighter, and Redfield leading at 4-0.
Boy, nobody told Madden that he's already wrestled twice.
Does that come under the category, what do we have, a illegal hold or a dangerous hold or something like that? Apparently we do. So back to the center, Redfield on top, Faulkton down, Redfield leading it by a score of 4-0. Well, we might have a escape here, although get them out of bounds. Okay, we got some action going on the other mat, so we'll put that out there. Right-hand mat, Stanley County and Potter County.
I believe that's Jarek Walker for Stanley County and Easton Roush for Potter County.
Okay. Still 4-0 in favor of Redfield on the left of your screen.
Walker in on a shot over here. And he's got Roush down.
Okay, we got 2 points over there. So let's see who got the points there.
That would be
Stanley County got the points, so they're the home team, right? Okay.
Yep.
So we've got the visitors over here.
There's a pin.
Pin. Now, how does that work? Where he's right outside the line, huh?
Oh. Now this might be me showing my ignorance here, but I believe that if you keep a body part inside the ring, that you're in bounds.
You can still do it, huh? Well, anyway,
Redfield
beat Faulkton on the left side, and on the right side, it was Stanley County got the pin. Am I right on that?
You are, yep.
Yeah, Stanley County got the pin over Potter County.
Madden didn't pin him fast enough, so there's Brady giving him the shakedown.
Okay, for Redfield on the left side, it's going to be Redfield and Faulkton on the left, and Stanley County and Potter County on the right. Stanley County is in the gold and purple, And in the predominantly red is Potter County. Ooh, wow, I thought we might get okay, we got a reversal there.
2 points
Stanley
for Stanley.
County 2. Overall, they're leading at 6-0.
You got the youngster Tate Newharth over here for the Pheasants.
Pheasants leading this one overall 6-0. And the count is 2-0 in favor of Faulkton, as a matter of fact.
Got to imagine that Tate's got some wrestling IQ. He's a good catcher. He knows the game pretty well. And then a quarterback in football, too, so should have a good head on his shoulders.
Well, he's in a bit of a pickle here. Can't get him rolled over, cannot the Faulkton wrestler. Right side, Stanley County on top, leading at 2-0. No score on the left side. First round for both. 30 seconds on the right.
I believe that's Cash Edgar, who's got Tate in a tough position there.
Faulkton leading at 2-0 right now over Redfield. 26 seconds left to go. Well, a near pin, they say. And that puts Faulkton ahead by a score of 5-0. Right side getting close. And the time is out in the first period, with Stanley County leading it by a score of 5-0.
5-0 over here as well. Cash Edgar up on Tate Newharth. I think we got our whistles mixed up there.
Yeah, I don't know how in the world you can tell the difference, frankly. All right, reversal for Redfield, and the score is 6-1. Redfield trailing. And a reversal, a takedown on the other side. And up on top, Stanley County by a score of 7-0. Redfield leading Faulkton 6-0 overall, but Redfield on the short end of a 8-0 count, right? 6-0 count right now.
I believe Tate got a stalling warning there.
You can't rope-a-dope in this situation, can you?
Nope.
No offense, Bennett, you too young to know what rope-a-dope is.
Muhammad Ali.
There you go.
And
thank you.
George Foreman.
There you go, buddy.
Yep.
All right.
Thrill in Manila.
Okay. 2 more points racked up for Faulkton as they lead it now 8-0 in this match. Watching the other match, getting close to a takedown there. Both matches in the second period. And on the right side, it is Stanley County beating Potter County. And that will put Stanley County up 12-0 in that 7-0 victory there. Back over to the left. Take a look here up close and personal to this one, since nothing going on the other side. And Faulkton is riding high and leading by a score of 8-0. Second period this. Oh, right at the very last second, Redfield pinned. Boy, we've seen 3 or 4 of those tonight, haven't we?
Yeah, that's a tough way to end your night.
Boy, I would tell you what. Okay, we're going to split it out here because we got have a couple of forfeits come through here. So on the right side, Stanley County leading it by a score of 12-6, and on the left side, Redfield and Faulkton tied up at 6 apiece.
126, Riley Mengy for Stanley County. He'll receive a forfeit.
Another forfeit on the other side.
At 120, Sean Rosedale for Faulkton. Jake Whiff for Redfield.
Okay. And Faulkton comes up with a takedown for 2.
At 132 for Stanley County, Landon Bay. He'll receive a forfeit.
Another forfeit. Well, that's kind of tough to know who wins it all because you're giving away points because you don't have a wrestler in that weight class.
Yeah, that's where you definitely worry more about the individual victories. Potter County with a smaller roster than all the other teams here.
All right, Redfield. Well, we got a unsafe hold there, I guess. So we're going to go back and start it again. Redfield will be down. Potter, check that. Faulkton up in this one. Faulkton leading at 2-0. Another walkover for Stanley County on the other side. And they are now ahead 30, and now Redfield in big trouble.
I think that's it.
That's going to be it. So Redfield gives up a pin as we have one weight class after another being walked over between Potter County and Stanley County leads it by a score of 36-12. You know, I think they ought to have 2 scores. Score, you know, that maybe counts, but they also ought to have score to the matches that actually occurred.
Yeah, and I'm sure the statisticians have got that. Our statisticians for Redfield, I see over there Ruthie Croney and Adrian Whitley.
Yeah.
The unsung heroes of every sport.
So Redfield got a walk over there. And a takedown for Stanley County. 2-0. Oh, I thought he held up 2 fingers there. Oh, that scoreboard on that side's not working or what here? What's going on?
Oh, he had a...
Well, I thought sure he reached up and...
Well, regardless of that, I think we might have had a collision of heads or something there. We have a wrestler down for Potter County.
Going to go over the other side here.
Markin gets a quick
really
takedown.
Going work. Redfield leads it on this close-up that we've got, 2-0. First round. Markin lost his first match today, but he's come out with a vengeance here. Really has the Faulkton wrestler at a major disadvantage. Faulkton wrestler doing an excellent job of trying to keep shoulders, but it didn't keep up. And Markin wins it. Still a timeout in our match between Potter County and Stanley County. No score in that one. So we'll be back in 30 seconds.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
World-class service with hometown friendliness. That's what you can expect from the staff of Haler Automotive. We sell new vehicles from both Chevrolet and Buick, along with a good selection of late-model pre-owned vehicles. And if you're looking for something a little more vintage, come take a look at our classic car showroom, Highway 12 Classics. We have a full service department, parts department, and a body shop. We're conveniently located East Highway 12 in Webster, or view all of our inventory online at HalerAuto.com.
Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland
Quite
State
the start
Bank,
to this
a proud
match
sponsor
over
of
here.
All our local students and student athletes.
Going to town, the two on the left here have just gone bonkers, and then there's a illegal hold, but we have a couple of points given in.
Yep, back points there. Casey Herman opened the match with an ankle pick, successful, and that just really set the pace for this one.
It's on the board over there. It says Understock.
Understock, yes.
Rhodes.
Yeah, I can't quite get a good look. He and Casey got a similar hairdo.
Okay. They go to the same barber, do they?
Oh,
okay, anyway,
could be.
it's Faulkton leading it by a score of 4-2. And Faulkton trying to get Aiden rolled over there. Aiden doing his best to keep from having that happen. Nice move by Aiden to get loose from that. Still attending to the wrestler from Potter County on the right side. Well, Aiden has escaped a couple of times, but he still is down under. Time beginning to run out in the period. 12 seconds now, 10.
All his coaches and teammates
5
there telling him
seconds.
to stand up. I'm sure he's saying easy for you guys to say.
Yeah, right. All right, so the first period ends. No score. Check that. The scoreboard on that side is not working, so Redfield is leading it, trailing 6-2. Redfield trailing 6-2. And it looks like we might be getting underway for the other side as well. Well, let's see. We got some action going on the right side as well.
I think he's back at it. I think he's going to continue the match.
The same kid, yeah.
I believe so.
We need numbers on these uniforms.
Well,
okay, a reversal over there.
Purposes.
And it's all tied up at 2-2 between Stanley County and Potter County on the right side. On the left side, it is 8-2 in favor of Faulkton. Oh, boy, he almost got him, and he got a reversal, and now it's going to go.
Oh, and he finds himself back on the bottom.
Well, it's 10-4 now, and that did it. And Aiden is angry at himself. He had an advantage there for a moment and was not able to retain it. And Redfield comes up on the short end of that particular bout. Let's check on what's happening over here on the right. This is Stanley County and Potter County. Right now, Stanley County leading it by a score of 6-2. And Stanley County comes up with the victory. And they are way ahead over there by a score of 42-12. Stanley County leading Potter County. A walkover for Redfield on the other side. So we'll try to pick up where we've got some action going on here. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes.
Okay, we have a couple of walkovers there, and that puts Faulkton ahead of Redfield by a score of 30-24. And then we've got Stanley County and Potter County going on the right screen. So let's pick that up directly. So Stanley County is in the yellow with the purple, and Potter in the predominantly red. No score in that one, first round. Well, let's see, what do we got? Well, they're still trying to figure out, and they do give up. Stanley County gets 2 as an escape. And another walkover for Faulkton. No, check that. That's it's Faulkton, right?
They just took one, and Colin Dean just took one for Redfield.
Oh, okay.
Just prior.
All right, Stanley County up 4-0. Potter County in trouble here. And Stanley County wins it. They have a substantial lead, 54-6 now. And we're going to go back to the other side. Well, they started in on the left side here and then backed off of each other. So let's see if we get something going. Not sure what the deal is. Conversation with the scorers table, and here we go.
Camden Murray and Tristan Balloon showing down here.
Nice to see Camden out there because he got hurt in football and could not finish up the season there, but apparently he got well and had that 45-day period of time between football and basketball. Wrestling started maybe 4 or 5 days earlier, but nice to see Camden out on the floor. No score, first round. Redfield trailing 36-30. And a lot of this has to do with walkovers, not necessarily matches that you've won or lost.
At 2:15 for Potter County, Cameron.
So we've got a couple for Potter County coming on. So let's pick up the split screen so you can watch one or the other. Whoa. Nice job by Faulkton. Kind of undercut him and kicked his legs out from underneath him and picks up 2 for that. So Faulkton leading Redfield 2-0 in this match, first round. And we've had a takedown over there with Stanley County. They really are having their way here with Potter County, leading at 66-6 overall. As on the left, out of play, and they'll go back and start it in center court with Redfield down and trailing by a score of 2-0. Stanley County on top, and Potter County wrestler is in a bit of trouble there, and that will do it. So more points for Stanley County as they lead that now by 72-6. Redfield trying to escape here, and time will run out in the first period, with Faulkton leading it by a score of 2-0. So we're working on the screen on the left side, getting into the second. On the right side, forfeit there.
I think that'll be all for Stanley County
Looks to
and
me
Potter
like
County tonight.
Stanley and Potter are done. 78-6.
Stanley County 3-0 on the night. Definitely a good feeling for them on the 2-hour drive back.
I would suspect so. All right, here we go with Redfield on top as we go into the second round. 2 minutes here. And an escape. So Faulkton leads it by a score of 3-0 now. I tell you, I have great athletic admiration for two sports, and they are not the major sports. Wrestling is one, and rowing is another. I had a friend of mine that coached a women's team in rowing, and they called it the esophobic rowing team. Esophobia is the fear of the dawn, and that's when they get up and do their rowing because the water surfaces generally are very glassy during that time. As we watch this match between Faulkton and Redfield, Redfield trailing 30-36, and they'll both be up as they go back to the center. So these wrestlers work their brains out not only in practice, but also in this. See, they go hard for 6 minutes, 3 times a night. The rowers go 2,000 meters, that's about a mile and a half, and literally they get down to the other end and throw up and think they're having a wonderful time. And here's the other thing,
Couldn't
too.
be me.
I realize that wrestling, there's no NFL of wrestling, so unless they want to go into the theater.
UFC.
Yeah,
some
right.
wrestlers in there.
Tell me about it, baby. But rowers don't have any National Football League of rowing either. Okay, and that's the end of the period. So both wrestlers and rollers, as far as I'm concerned, are a breed apart.
For sure.
Faulkton and Redfield. Faulkton on the right at the moment, Redfield on the left as they rotate around a little bit. 3-0 in favor of Faulkton. Redfield trailing 36-30 overall. I've said several times tonight you're dealing with a couple of neophyte announcers here.
Oh, well, and double underhooks for Murray.
There we go. Had I known that you get points for walkovers, defaults, whatever, I think I'd have kept score of the actual matches. All right, Faulkton rolls around and winds up getting 2 points. Check that. Redfield got 2 out of it. Faulkton got 2, so it's 4-2 in favor of Faulkton. So I have not kept track of the matches that have actually been wrestled and who won it. So
I think Murray let him up there so he could try and take him down again.
Yeah, it seemed like it. But as I said before, it's nice to see Camden out there because he suffered a football injury.
Oh, yeah,
nice
and he's
move.
got him down.
Nice move.
Oh, and he might have him stuck. He might have him stuck.
And that does it. Wow.
What a
Just
match.
a brilliant move by Camden Murray. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. What if the point of banking wasn't to bank at all, but to put your ideas to work? What if your bank asked, what if, a little more? Well, what if we told you we do? We're American Bank and Trust, where what if meets why not? If you're ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. What if you made the move today?
Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes.
Well, they're going to do a little housekeeping here. And that's taken care of. So who do we have out there?
Sawyer Malaska, Chase McGilvery.
Okay, Alaska for Faulkton, and of course Chase McGilvery for Redfield. What is this, 215, I think, is their weight class?
Yes, sir.
All right. Chase, this is his third match of the day. Whoops.
Oh.
Faulkton gets 2.
Oh, he's in trouble. He's trying to get his way out of bounds.
Get the leg out of bounds, and he did it. All right, well, lives to ride another day here.
But he dug himself a pretty steep hole.
Yeah, 5-0 is the score.
I think that was a shock to everyone there.
I think so too. I think Chase got caught by surprise. Oh, almost escaped and gets it. Okay, 5-1.
Now he's going to work.
And now it has been reversed, just like Murray the last match, as the Faulkton wrestler had things under control, but still leads it by a score of 5-3.
Well, it didn't take Chase long to try and right that.
Boy can change in a minute.
Oh, there it is again.
Chase is on top, and on top with the points, 8-6. And they're out on the outside, and they're going to come back into the middle and go again. Chase McGilvery will be on top.
Oh, I don't think he liked getting that surprise takedown
Boy,
there. I think it made him mad.
I think so. Okay, one escape, so now we're 8-7 in favor of Redfield. Yeah, boy, after that quick takedown, he was really hopping mad and came flying out there.
There it is again.
There it is again.
Got a body lock.
Well, they're outside.
Oh.
First round beginning to wind down here. 17 seconds. McGilvery a little slow getting up, and they'll both be up in the center. Under 15 seconds now.
And this is just the first period.
I would imagine that the conditioning during the week is going to take a hold here as the period ends. Chase looks a little worn here. He'll be on top.
Yeah, I wonder if he wasn't going on adrenaline there. Now he's feeling it.
Well, he had to spend a lot of energy staying out of being pinned over there. A lot of energy.
Certainly. Oh, he's in on a headlock.
Oh, Chase in trouble.
Down.
9-8 in favor of him, and all of a sudden Chase McGilvery, who did look a little slow getting up and maybe a little worn there, winds up losing it. And Redfield now trailing 42-36 in the overall scoring. And we'll see who's coming out here right now.
That's looking 285 for Faulkton will be Parker Brody for Redfield, Grady 5.
Grady 5 and Brody. 5 for Redfield, Brody for Faulkton.
And I suspect that these heavyweights will be the last match of this duel here. And
I suspect so, and Redfield can't catch up.
They can only tie with a pin in the first round.
Ooh, now that you've said that, 5.
There it is.
And he got it. Oh, you just said it. Way to go, Bennett. Called that shot. We're tied up at 42-42. And it looks like we do have other wrestlers coming out.
I don't think these will go towards the score there. I think that
was
we'll
it,
end up.
huh? Oh, my goodness sakes. Boy, did you point to the center field fence there or what?
Yeah, usually the commentator's drinks doesn't go your way. But we'll take that one. We got Raleigh Betton here for the Pheasants.
All right.
And boy, he's been sitting around watching all night, and he looks raring to go.
Yeah. So you don't think this counts into the overall match? Is that it?
I don't believe so.
Well, what a come from behind tie for Redfield. My goodness sakes, that was great.
Yeah, Grady with a really nice match there to tie it up. Raleigh, the brother of Colin, I wonder if they don't get some work in at home.
I would imagine so. Even though Mom's saying, take it outside.
Yeah.
Okay, going to start it up in the middle once again. Yep.
Oh,
almost
agile move there from Raleigh. They're telling him to keep rolling.
And 2 will go on the board there.
I think we're going to hope that the clock runs down on this round.
And that'll be the end of it there. No? What was the whistle for? No, the pin. Okay, there we go.
Yep, good
so
effort there by
Faulkton wins it. So let's see if we have some more action going on here. I believe that these are non-combatants, junior high school. What do we got going here?
Yep, I believe this is sub-varsity. So
this one's a varsity that
sub-varsity.
Will count? Oh, sub-varsity.
Yep, we got Zachary Bonine for the Pheasants. And I didn't quite catch the name there for the Faulkton wrestler.
Well, with the way the sound bounces around in here, it sounds like the announcer at a Greyhound bus depot.
So I can only go with who I recognize, and Zachary Bonine was one of my players this summer for the Flickertails.
All right, good for you.
Big power bat in the middle of the lineup, Zach Bonine.
Sweet. First round here. Minute to go in this one, in the first round.
Oh, outside trip for Zach, but it gets reversed.
Got reversed.
That was looking like a sweet move until it wasn't.
Interesting how quickly that happens.
Well, yeah, when the weight gets going, it doesn't matter if you're a big guy like these guys are or the later guys. If 2 guys are going the same way, there's going to be something chaotic going on.
Faulkton leading it 2-0. 30 seconds to go here in round number 1. Fifteen seconds.
Quick shout out to Gage Edgar there with the baton for the referee. You gotta love it. I mean, what other sport do you get to hit the ref?
Get to hit the ref. Sign me up.
Yeah. Could you imagine in baseball if you got to send the bat boy up there?
Oh my goodness sakes! Shame on you, Bennett. Shame on you. All right, underway here in the second round. No score. What? Take that back. Faulkton 2-0 over Redfield.
For those even further less in the know than we are, the baton bearers go and let the referee know when the clock runs out. Of course, if you had all the buzzers and things going, then that could get confusing, especially with more than one mat going.
Yeah, really. It's a pool noodle that's cut up that they whack them with. I've noticed that some of the kids hit them a little bit harder than the others do.
Oh yeah. I'm sure they get varying levels of joy out of hitting the referees.
Dad scolded me last night, so whack.
Yeah, ref cost me in my last match. Here you go.
Okay, Faulkton looks like they're going to pick up 2 more points, and they lead it 4-0 now. Oh, in trouble. Finally swirled out of it. And another 2 points, I believe.
Yep, back points.
6-0 in favor of Faulkton. They haven't put it up on the scoreboard yet. Did we miss something?
Somebody did, whether it's us or the people across from us, about
Go over and
80
talk
yards
to him.
or
Go over and
so.
talk to him, Bennett.
Oh, it'd take me a while. The match would be over before I got back.
Yeah, I've got some really high-powered binoculars here, and I'm having trouble reading, even coming close to reading what's on that little 1x2-inch scoreboard over there. They've put some of it up on the big basketball scoreboard, but that's been inconsistent. Faulkton riding on top and leading 4-0. Here comes the kid with the baton once again. He's got to keep
out of this.
Yeah, well, the pin, and it was 1.4 seconds left to go. Well, when the clock actually stopped, it was 0.8 of a second. So that's a bummer to lose it right there.
Yeah, he was working.
I think that will wrap it up. So I hope you have suffered through a couple of neophyte wrestling announcers. We enjoyed it. What the heck?
Yeah.
Bennett and I were up here just for our own enjoyment. You're out of luck.
Yeah.
Anyway, we've got a live ticket coming back with basketball tomorrow. It'll be a doubleheader here at the Greeno Gymnasium. If you get an opportunity, come on by. Especially the girls' team has been very, very competitive and looking stronger and stronger as the season has gone along. The boys' team, sorry to say, has a little bit of work to do, but quite frankly, they seem to put out 100% effort, although they have been markedly behind in these previous games. So Redfield boys looking for a win. The girls looking to win a 3rd game in a row. And that will be happening with the airtime at, I believe, 5:45 with the girls' game, and then the boys' game will follow immediately. You're listening to Live Ticket.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Redfield Energy is a 65 million gallon ethanol plant that produces over 200,000 tons of distillers and grids for over 22 million bushels of corn, providing a quality feed market for all local feeders. At Redfield Energy, they take pride in providing an economic impact on the agricultural industry, community, state, and its utility holders. Located 2 miles north of Redfield, make Redfield Energy your preferred market for locally grown corn. Redfield Energy is a proud supporter of Redfield Pheasant sports and activities.
Whether you are pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
El Corral Cocina Mexicana is located in Clark, South Dakota. Our hours are 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Choose from dine-in, takeout, or let us cater your next event. We offer a wide array of fresh foods, from tacos, gobernador, and enchiladas dinner to arroz con pollo and quesadilla fajita. TLC and fresh ingredients go into preparing our food to provide the best quality and taste. Call us at 605-653-5032 or stop by at 501 First Avenue West and try our delicious food today.
Brushing up? Bettering yourself? Or pursuing a degree? Huron Community Campus offers in-person classes at just $40 per credit hour plus fees. HCC offers courses through Northern State University, offering quality education at an exceptional value. To learn more, call Huron Community Campus at 605-353-8518. That's 605-353-8518.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
At Community Memorial Hospital and Redfield Clinic, they recognize the value of every person and are guided by their commitment to excellence and leadership. Their mission is to improve the health of every person they serve through the efficient delivery of excellent, innovative, and compassionate care. Schedule your appointment or virtual visit with your care provider. Community Memorial Hospital and Clinic. Best of care, close to home.
At Jan Bussey Ford and Highmore, they've been building partnerships for life by treating customers right, offering a low-pressure sales process, no haggling over price, passing low overhead savings on, and providing a Ford-certified service department fixing it right the very first time. If you're looking for a new Ford, a quality pre-owned vehicle, a new or used ATV, or a trailer, stop by Jan Bussey Ford and Highmore and experience the difference.
Jan Bussey Ford, building partnerships for life.
At Heartland State Bank, our customers are at the center of everything we do. Heartland State Bank is a family-owned community bank and here for you. We have an experienced lending staff for fast, local decisions. Heartland State Bank offers competitive rates and is proud to provide uptown services with a hometown touch. With 4 locations in Redfield, Tulare, Wessington, and Highmore, we aspire to support the communities we live and work in. Heartland State Bank, member FDIC.
Ready to transform your fitness journey? Join Anytime Fitness in Redfield today for just $1. Hurry in and take advantage of this limited time special. Their 24/7 gym offers top-notch equipment and a supportive community to help you reach your goals. Now's the time to seize the chance to kickstart your fitness journey. Find them on Facebook at Redfield Anytime Fitness. Act now and take the first step towards a healthier, stronger you. Anytime Fitness, proud sponsor of Redfield sports and school activities.
At Randall Pharmacy in Redfield, community and care come together. We are dedicated to enhancing lives, all while nurturing our local community. Our dependable team of familiar, smiling faces like Ryan, Trisha, Anna, Nikayla, Bonnie, and Penny are committed to providing more than just prescription medications. We are here to build lasting relationships while creating connections with our customers that stand the test of time. Experience the excellence of tailor-made pharmacy care just for you at Randall Pharmacy in Redfield.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Independent Ag in Bristol, Verdon, Roscoe, and Watertown. A local business providing local service and local expertise. They're farmer-focused service.
Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes.